Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's vlog. Tomorrow I'm going eventing. It is the first event of the season. I am very excited. I'm going to Osby in Lincolnshire. And I've never been there before. Just walking around to see if my horse is actually in the field, and yes, she is. Ow! There you are! Oh, I hope you heard that. She neighed at me. Anyway, so obviously today I need to get back into the swing of preparing for an event. Just turn you round so you can see. Hi! Hello! Hello! Are you excited? Are you excited for tomorrow? Yes, as I was saying before I got distracted by my pretty horse, I need to get into the swing of getting ready for eventing again, and I think I've kind of forgotten how much actually there is to do. Now I remember, if you've watched my vlog a couple of weeks ago where I tidied my feed room, you will see that I came across let's just change the lighting. Ooh. You will see that I came across a very handy list that Emily from EMD Eventing printed off for me before my event last summer. So today I'm going to use that list and I'm going to run down it, make sure I've got everything packed for the trailer, make sure I've got Lara, everything sorted for her, boots and tack and yada yada yada. So that is my plan for today, and I'm going to make this a separate vlog to my eventing vlog tomorrow, because otherwise it will be way too long, because as I said just now, there's a lot to do when you're getting ready for an event. So I think I'm going to start by, well, I have to mark out and everything first, so I'll see you in a tick. So I like to get it all done all before, so I have to minimise the stress in the morning. So if I have to worry about filling hay nets and filling waters and stuff in the morning, then it's just, you don't want to do it. So you want to do it the day before just to get it done and ticked off that checklist. So I've successfully filled Bonnie and Lara's hay nets for tonight, plus 2 of Lara's nets for the trailer tomorrow and Bonnie's for her nighttime stable tomorrow as well. I've also filled every single water bucket ever, apart from 2, which obviously I'm going to save to put in the trailer. Not going to put them in there yet though, because I need them for bathing her in a short while. So I would say, yeah, that's all the main horse. Oh, and I've done the feeds. I made up feeds for tonight and tomorrow morning. So again, just a little job which will save me an ounce of time, which is all good. It means I get a bit longer in bed, which is winning. We are now in the tack room, and you know what that means? It's time to clean some tack. Oh dear, my tack is not looking too spick and span, so just gonna give it a quick, good old polish to make it dazzle, so that I dazzle the judges, so that they don't see how wonky my centre line is. And hey presto, my tack is now nice and clean and ready for me to pop in the trailer, but I'm going to do that a bit later because I've just been looking around the tack room and I'm having a little bit of sort out finding my boots. So her cross-country boots, her show jumping boots, I cleaned them not that long ago. They've had a wash, but since then I've used them once to go to the gallops. So all they need is a little brush off, so I'm just going to do that now to make sure they're nice and clean, there's no like sand or anything in them, and then just, yeah, crack on. Oh, thank you, thank you. Right, so I had to take a break from sorting everything out because I was a bit peckish. So I thought, well, what better time to curb my hunger, hit 2 birds with 1 stone, and do possibly one of the most important things that you have to consider when you're getting ready for eventing, and that is shopping for the snacks for the day. So what better to do a snack haul with you guys? Are you ready for this snack haul? So also, can I just say, this is not all just for me. I've got my friend Maddie coming with me tomorrow to help me on my merry way. So, I have got hula hoops, another bag of hula hoops. Triple chocolate chip cookies, if she doesn't like hula hoops. Salt and vinegar chipsticks, these are retro. H2O, stay hydrated. Coca-Cola, and this is probably for me as well. Lucozade Sport. I literally, this is my eventing drink of choice, guys. I don't know if you guys have one, but this is mine. Strawberries, in case we're feeling fruity. No, that's not the right word. Got some blueberries as well. Also, so I've come to the village shop, and for Lent I gave up chips, and the chip shop was open, and I was like, so I may have treated myself today to, oh they smell so good, to a portion of chips. I did literally just get a portion of chips, and I also got salad. Who gets salad from a chip shop? Me! Anyway, I'm gonna go home because I want to eat this at home, I'm not gonna eat it in the car. And yeah, and then I've got to go back to the stables pretty quick. Wasn't part of the plan, and now I'm really tired, but I have thought before I go back to the yard and do all the fun things like bathing her, etc. I would do the admin of printing out my numbers. So obviously with COVID now, you used to be able to go and collect your numbers from the secretary's tent, but you have to have your own. So I've printed mine out. And as well as that, you also have to print out your EHV, what is it? Declaration. So basically there is a little bit of a, it's not a pandemic, obviously. Well, maybe in the horse world it is. So the equine herpes virus. So you have to sign a document to confirm that your horse doesn't show any of the signs of having it. So I have done that, and that has been completed. So I might show you one last thing here. This morning I heard a knock at the door, and it was the postman, and he had a huge box for me. I was like, what could this be? Anyway, to my joy and absolute delight, and it has saved me a job which I hate doing, I have got the most fantastic branded gear from my sponsors Champion and Toggy. We've got some numnahs. So I've got white dressage Toggy numnah, a black Toggy jumping numnah, a white Champion dressage numnah, this is a Premier Equine one, another Champion jumping numnah. Basically, I've got all the numnahs in the world, plus my favourite things. My little Champion ears, which are really nice. They're Lumiere. So, which is great because my numnahs never really come up that clean. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I wash them. They just don't seem to come up that clean. So I've got some clean ones here. And so I'm going to take these and literally just pop them straight in the trailer. But how cool is this? This Premier Equine numnah comes in like a little numnah bag. I've never had a bag for a numnah before. This has actually made me really excited. So thank you, Champion and Toggy, for sending this just in time. Oh, lucky me. Right, before I fall asleep, because that's what I'm gonna do if I don't get a move on now, let's go back and finish preparing. Oh, I just got back to the yard and had to do a quick emergency rescue mission because Fergus here, dear old Fergus, my friend Fergus, who we all love, Fergie, decided that the grass was greener on the other side and went on the cricket pitch, which is strictly forbidden. And I don't think Lara's helping, are you? She has now come into season. Great, the day before an event, but I think that's what tempted Fergus over there across to the dark side. You're a little temptress. So here we have Exhibit A, who is about to have a lovely mini bath, So yeah, her mane's actually not in too bad nick. It actually got washed before the filming for the Horse and Country TV thing, so it's not too bad. Her legs, yes, they are obviously going to be pretty gross because she's got grey legs and that's what they do. And she's got a few little patches here and there which I'll just scrub up. But as I say, I'm not going to do the full works because I'm wearing a bubble hat and a winter coat, and so if I'm feeling cold, then I'm sure if I put a load of water over Lara, she'll definitely be feeling cold. So anyway, let's go. She's standing like an absolute angel. She's perfectly happy just to sit, stand, and eat her haylage. And she doesn't seem to be bothered about the temperature. Maybe I'm being a bit pathetic. Maybe it's not actually that cold. So I'm thinking, if she's that chilled, like she didn't even flinch when I did her mane. And normally she's like, oh no, but she's actually quite enjoying me getting in there because it's changing coats and, you know, they probably want a nice bath, don't they? I would if I was shedding my hair. Anyway, so yeah, I might change of plan. I mean, this thing here, this horse shower, is basically a godsend because I don't feel too bad. And I did opt to go for her tail in the end, and the water, ladies and gentlemen, that came off of this was probably the colour of her bottom. So brown and disgusting. So yeah, probably due another bath. You know, when I said about 2 seconds ago about the hot horse shower being a godsend, well, it ran out of gas, didn't it? So I didn't do what I planned, set on the second plan and bath her whole body. But I did manage to get her everything washed off, and it was just when I was doing the tail that I decided to run out of water. So I guess it made my decision a lot easier. So now I'm going to hang her lovely TH Scott & Sons haylage up. She can eat that. I'll put her little cooler on, or fleecy thing, to keep her warm, and I will start plaiting. Little top tip for you: once you've washed your horse's tail, immediately spray it with your choice of mane and tail conditioner. Mine is the Cardane Martin, what's it called? Silky mane? No, it's just called mane and tail. But this stuff is the bomb, and after a bar, perfect tail. I keep all of my plaiting stuff in a handy little bag so that I know where everything is. I've got my thread, I've got my bands, I've got scissors, I've got a little comb thing. So I'm a traditionalist. I thread my plaits. Now, comment below if you are a fellow threader. So step one is complete, where I've just plaited down and banded the ends. So technically I do use bands, but I need to do the ends and then I roll up with thread. I've got 8 plaits in at the moment. I will put another one right at the bottom of her wither to make 9 tomorrow. I don't like to put a plait in before they go to bed at that point. 1, because that's where the rug sits, and 2, I just think, do you know when they're bending down and it must be like a really tight ponytail right at the bottom of your neck? So I always think it's nice, and right at the top of their pole as well. Luckily Lara's got quite a big bridle path, so her first plait is actually a good distance away, so she can stretch out okay. But she's such a good girl, she just stands there and eats. Ta-da! Ooh, done. Oh, you are tired, aren't you? You're so tired. I'm very happy with them, apart from this guy. Oof. He's sitting a bit more prominent. Oh, look at you. Yeah. Next up, I'm going to make sure her legs are lovely and dry, and then I'm going to bandage them overnight. So that will, 1, help keep them clean. She's so tired. Oh, she's so tired. Poor thing. Next is a job that I think every horsey person in the entire world hates doing, and that is stud holes. So basically, Lara wears studs on the cross country, which will help her not to slip and just to get a bit of extra traction on the ground. So the farrier, when he comes, he specially puts in these little stud holes, which need to be cleaned out before you go to an event, because obviously they get filled with mud. Now, some people plug them permanently, but I just don't do that. I just clean them out before. Maybe I should consider doing that. Anyway, you're supposed to clean them out and plug them with cotton wool. Now, this is the amount of cotton wool that I can find. As you can see, it is not very much, so instead I've got some loo roll. So I'm gonna see if it's gonna work with loo roll. It's getting dark. It's getting so dark. I don't even know what the time is. I've taken forever to do everything, but I'll just give you a quick, oh look, see? It does work with toilet roll. So yes, stud holes are a pain. Basically, you have to pick out the dirt with this little picky thing, and then this is called a tap, and that's what you get the threading of the stud holes with. So anyway, it's all very complicated. I'm very tired, so she's basically ready for bed now. So I've just put her stable wraps on, and I think you want to go to bed as well, don't you? She's been standing out for so long, so I'm going to put her away. She can have her supper and get some beauty sleep. And I'm going to pack the trailer and everything tomorrow, but I have my list and I have everything. So in terms of how I get ready, that is basically it, guys. I wouldn't say there's any structure or order. It's just kind of whatever I do in what order. So hence why sometimes I forget things. But luckily I've got Emily's list to look at for the morning, and that's another point. That's why I'm not packing my trailer now, is because if I don't do it in the morning, I will not register what I have packed and what I haven't packed, if that makes sense. So it's all very strange. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed my how to get ready with Footluce eventing for eventing vlog. That is not going to be the title because that doesn't have a very good ring to it. This vlog will more than likely come out after my eventing vlog because, let's face it, I want to give you guys the goss first. All the dirt from the day. Hopefully no dirt will actually be eaten. And do you know what? I'm actually just really excited to get out and about with her. She is feeling, don't do that. So I want to do that. She's feeling so good at the moment, and yeah, I'm feeling really confident. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, leave me a lovely comment and subscribe if you would like to. But for now, I'm going to finish up here, get home, get my beauty sleep, wake up not too early in the morning because I've got very sociable dressage times, and yes, I'm going to love you and leave you. So thank you again for watching. Goodbye.